Game started.
Here we are. I am playing as Black on our first recorded game together. I've been going center lately because as I play outwards, I've realized, is my first move, there's just more room for error. This is the safest move on a 9x9 board. And so for this game, that is how I will start. I didn't do this very much before, but I found myself gravitating towards the center the more I play 9x9. You're going to react by going 2 spaces over. Okay. Immediately I want to isolate you from the rest of the board, of course, so either here or here. What are in alternatives? I could... No, I want to isolate you. I always react this way to moves like that. You need to work towards disconnecting them. So I've just told him this is my area, and he's told me this is his. He'll likely react by... Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he would either go behind me, closer to the corner, or extend outwards this way. He did neither, and instead mirrored himself on the other side of the board. He's disconnected, but he's likely going to try and keep these two groups alive. I think I would be... I want to play another stone on this one right here. I want to go here or here. If I go here, he could cut me. And then if I play here afterwards at f5, he could Atari my stone. If I extend to h6, he'd play either here or here, which means I would have 2 liberties left to work with. That doesn't look good. Okay. I could be very aggressive on this stone, or I could continue to try and attack him here on the right side. This is a hard decision. I don't know why I feel so uncomfortable about this. I'm gonna go here, because then I claim the bottom side is mine for the most part, but I've allowed myself to work upwards if need be, and his stones are split. I took a bit of time to do that move. He's probably like AFK or something at this point. He might go... Okay. Alright. He's gonna go d7. I'm gonna go f6 in an effort to keep his 2 stones from connecting. I think it's very likely he's going to try to find a way to keep a group here alive, which he does. He moves to h3. Okay. I'm gonna go here to force him to connect. He has to play h4. And then I can play, I want to say g6. I'll have to take a look at the board after. He has to play h4. There's no way you do anything else. Yeah, okay. G6 is very natural. It gives me the ability to work in this corner, potentially control it altogether if I play something like d8. This is tough for him. He could Atari my stone by playing g3. He could play h6 or g2. Yep, there we go. In an effort to expand his own liberties. And with that, do I be territorial and say, okay, I'll ignore this group if I can have my corner, play e8? Or do I really focus on killing this group? I want to play h5. I think it's f2, e8, or h5. I don't really like h5 that much. This secures this corner. I'm going to play e8. I'm going to be territorial. Because the worst he could do, now he can extend leftwards with this tiny, tiny group. But I'm also working to attack this group now. I'm applying pressure here. Had I not played that stone, he could do something like f8 and circle me up top. It's just a lot of space for him to work with. So I'm going to grab that first. This should be mine, hopefully, so long as I play everything right. And this should be mine. If I can keep this group small enough or even kill it, this might pan out okay for me. He's gonna go there. I'll react. Okay. Why? I want to cut him off, but I know he'll Atari me here. I extend. He extends. I don't like that move. I'll go here to lay claim to the bottom still, and then do my best to try to kill this group. I want this group dead. Like, I really don't want this group to survive. Now that he's found himself coming through my center like that. He can't continue to extend though, because I can cut him off now and probably net him before he can kill me. He also has he won't do this right now, I don't think. This is too crucial. But he also has the ability to play d8 and Atari my stone here. He can of course continue to increase his territory on the right to just solidify the life of this group to make sure they live. Okay. You have to connect now, right? Wouldn't you want to? There's not a single move here that just allows me to kill this group, which I hate. I really don't like that. I really want this group dead. I'm not even that focused on this side. Like, you can see, like, he's probably going to play his next move somewhere over here. I'm not even trying to anticipate his next move because I'm more focused over here right now. That might be a bad thing. It's definitely a bad thing. I should be anticipating his next move because moves like these ruin what I'm doing over here. Okay. He's going to be territorial. This forces him to move, right? Now his stone's dead, and if he ignores, he's going to be cut off right in the middle. So he's probably going to play c6. Just to keep things nicely connected here. Yep. Now, I really want this group dead. I'm doing it. h5. It just feels right. I kind of felt like you'd Atari me back, force me to close it. Well, I don't have to close it. And I won't. Just continue now, that's all I'm doing. You need to play. That's not an eye. I need to play right here. Or right there. I don't know if playing there would be enough though. I need a Hane. Play in one of these places. He's trying to keep it alive. He's not going to be playing anywhere else. Could I apply pressure elsewhere? Maybe ignore this group momentarily. I'm not sure if I would want to do that. Okay. Why? I'm gonna throw in. I think I can make him fill up a lot of the space with his own stones if I throw in right here. And then I want to play right there. I may have killed his group. I really want to play right there. If he plays there, I might be in trouble. I think his group is alive if he plays there. Because if he plays there, then I have to play there, else he'll have 2 eyes. Right? Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, he knows. If I play here, do I throw in or do I play here? What's correct? I think it's alive no matter what. What gives me more territory? Definitely here, right? I need to fill this. If I can play here and then extend down and control this whole area, he has to fill H2 to protect these 2 stones, which means he can't form 2 eyes in this little corner. That was probably the correct move, so long as I can play at G3. I can't let him have G3. And then what's also equally as scary is... Okay, wow. Interesting. Okay. Now I have to play there. I didn't think he was going to fill that. Did he have to fill that? I look really weak. This looks really thin. Look at all my stones. I don't really think I'm that weak though. And if this group is dead, I think this group might be dead. All should be well. Then this should be my game. He can't win if this group's dead. Okay. Okay. What are you trying to do here? I definitely need to connect you, right? Because if I fill you, yeah. I connect here. You actually can't do anything. You're not going to break away there. Because if you play there at d2, I'll simply kill your stone and fill it. Hopefully you can't still encircle me. This should be a net. I mean, it is a net. Like, literally, there's no escape for these stones. But if you were able to fill these, you can't. I would kill you before you fill them. I think you're still screwed. Now, if I can just hold the line and kill your group before you kill me, it could get messy. Because I haven't really established any eyes myself. And I imagine if you start trying to surround me, and then it's a liberty race between you killing my group here and then me killing your group here, it's possible you could surround me enough to where disconnect me enough, right? So I need to be wary of that. I need to look out and be aware. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're doing here. You might do it up here. No. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kill. Ah, this is scary. I think if he goes here, if I play b2, he ignores it. Why? Why are you throwing? You're like throwing in there. Because you're not getting anything out of that. Okay. I can't. I'm retarded. I can't play here because then you'll get that back. And I can't let you get that back. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, Mr. Smart Guy. Well, shit. What if I really ignore you? And I play here. This is the correct. B2 is correct. I don't want to fill in. You can take that shit all day if I can kill your 2 stones. I'll happily go right there. I think that's the correct move. This does mean that you're going to try to play up top, though. I'm hoping that with the extra territory I grabbed by picking up on B2, it'll negate any gains that you make up here, now that I'm forced to ignore you. I especially hope you can't encircle me. That's scary. Or even connect and save the group. If you were to have control over this top area and then somehow find a way to connect. I don't think so, though. Are we both agreeing this group is dead? Is this group dead? I don't see a way out for him. I think I played the throw-ins really well. I've caught his 2 stones here, overextending. Even taking my stone here at f1, it does nothing for him because these 2 stones are dead. He can try his best to gain territory in the top right, but if this group is dead and I can kill it fast enough, he should still lose the game. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't want to do that. That's a bad move. That's not a good move. There's no way. What are you doing? I actually wonder if you threw in at C2, made me fill there. No. What are you doing? I'm actually confused. That wasn't good. I mean, unless there's some crazy shit that I just cannot see right now, right? But now you fill that up, I fill this. You're gonna ignore? Why? Okay. Do I continue on A3 or do I just stop you outright up here? I want to go H8, right? Or do I just ignore that altogether? He can't ignore me if I do A3. He can continue to ignore me, but... Or sorry, maybe I can't ignore him? Because if... Yeah, okay, no, he's not going to ignore me there. So that's a forcing move. And then from there... Remember, I need to kill this group, so... What this is... No, it's not really doing anything. You're not taking away eyes. You're just kind of gnawing at areas of territory that don't matter. This might be your last desperate attempt to, like, reconnect with this lost group. That's really what this is. So all I need to make sure... This stone is the easiest way from... But let's save territory. Let's go H8. I don't think you can really do much afterwards. You are going to play that? Okay. Fine. And then you'll connect. Right? You have to. No? What are you on?
You have won.
Okay. You're resigned. Yeah, GG. Okay. What was so bad? Yeah, when he filled. So that means that this group probably still had a chance to live if he didn't fill. I think if he played here... I mean, there's still technically a chance. No? I don't know it was correct. That's not a critical move. Why is there such a jump in score, though? After you filled that. I don't know. Yeah, what's critical about this is you didn't want that. You actually wanted this, which is what I was kind of looking at. Because by going there, I made you fill G1 by throwing in. Which kind of ruined a lot. Those throw-ins killed either. This is critical, and something I ended up doing. And then this was better. Yeah, I was expecting him to play here. I didn't see it as the top three most critical mistakes. Like, I didn't, I didn't think it was that significant. I guess it is, but I was expecting him to play in C3. I wasn't expecting a C4. Okay. Yeah, good game.